redid it. It's just more simple. We read that. Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog. We are basking in the loveliness of summer. If you try to come in my space and tell me it's fall, yeah, I don't want to hear it. It's summer. It is summer. It is fully 100 degrees in Texas. So I don't want to hear anything about fall. We're still enjoying the summer vlogs. I'm literally in shorts and a t-shirt, okay? We're gonna let August be summer and enjoy another summer vlog, all right? Let's do this. We just got over probably like 4 days of a cold. It was honestly a pretty aggressive cold, if I do say so myself. But today is the first day I'm actually feeling better. I started feeling better last night around like 8 p.m. I need to get out of the house. Like, I'm ready to go. So we're gonna have a full day. We're gonna go to the library. We're gonna go to Hobby Lobby. I wanna look at some fall decor. And I know I said it's not fall, which it's not, but it is the month to prep for fall, okay? And you guys know how I've been having one of these like hang across here every season. I need one for fall because I have one for spring and I think I have one for Christmas or spring or summer, summer, but I need one for October. And maybe if they have Christmas ones, they might have some. And any other cute decor that I find. I also want to go to Barnes potentially because there's a specific book that I really want. And I think the boys requested smoothies, and then I opened up the garage and Kaylin came running downstairs and was like, I want to come, I want to come. So it's a whole family affair. They're outside waiting for me. I have our library books that we're going to return. Actually, I'll show you guys really quick. We did way better this week of actually reading the books that we had. So we read that. We read Chicken Said Cluck, Ant-Man. We read this Ninjago book. We read Let's Play Football, Dear Dragon. And then I didn't read these, but my interest has gone down the toilet. So I'm returning this. And then I'm also returning this. I also have my drinks. I have water. And I also have my Orange Kisselani. And I'm probably going to get a smoothie too. Turns. All right, here we go. Okay. Don't put your hand in there, please. Should I? Maybe I shall. This actually looks and sounds really cute. It's supposed to be a rom-com. Yeah.
Carmen was running.
I know. You were running too just now, though. You were running too. All right, we're out of here. Got so many good books this time. They also had a lot of new adult releases, so that's exciting. I got some. Of course, I'll give you guys a whole haul when we get home. Now we're out of here. There were surprisingly a lot of people here today, considering school's back in. I'm happy. Next stop is Jamba. I'm so excited for pumpkin at Jamba. It's so good. I do 2 small white gummies and a small Aloha pineapple. Final stop, Hobby Lobby. He wanted to come with us. He didn't even get out the car. He didn't get out the car at Jamba. He didn't get out the car at Hobby Lobby. He was like, matter of fact, how long you gonna be? Because I'm gonna go somewhere else. This is what I was looking for. These are so cute and they're 40% off, so that's $7 or something. The green is super cute. This is super cute. They also have the little pumpkins. That's cute. Corns. To visualize. Look like. See, this is so cute. Okay, thank you. Oh wow, I just hit the corner and there's all these as well. They're more like for wreaths, I think. I don't know how I feel about the fake leaves. This is super pretty. It just, I don't know that I like it for my house. Hey guys, happy Wednesday. All I can think about on Wednesdays is the fact that the new Summer I Turn Pretty episode comes out, and I have to stay off of social media, yet every week I forget and I end up getting something spoiled. So some weeks we watch it together in the book club, like I'll stream it and we'll all watch it over Zoom. Because they decided to only release one episode per week, I cannot sign up to stream every week, along with, we're gonna watch 2 movies this month and everything else that we do in the book club. I just cannot sign up to stream every week. Anyway, that's besides the point. I always forget to stay off social media, so I always end up getting some little part of it spoiled, because people literally watch it at 3 in the morning and immediately start posting their content, which I'm not mad at the grind. I just need to stay off of Reels, Shorts, TikToks. Okay. I'm gonna show you guys what I got yesterday. We went to the library, and what I got from Hobby Lobby. I have a headache. I'm still getting over this cold. First of all, Kai wanted a bell. Some letters, some more letters. These are my favorite from Hobby Lobby. They're so fun. Honestly, I wipe them out every time I go. So I got the big ones too. The big ones are so cute. I thought this would be good for when I scrapbook our hiking trip or our Oregon trip. These are good for summer, more for our Oregon trip. And then Kai got these washi tapes. Perfect for scrapbooking. Also cute for a summer page scrapbook. Scotch tape. I got this pumpkin. So pretty. I also got those garlands. I got the orange, green, and the pumpkin one. I'm not going to take it out of here because it's doing a lot.
Wait, can I show them what I got?
Oh yes. You want to show them what you got? Carter got the same washi but glitter. Okay, I also meant to tell you guys that I unhauled a bunch of books when me and Kaylin went through the shelves, and so I have a whole stack of books, literally. This whole stack I unhauled. I figured I would go through each one and tell you guys why I'm unhauling it. Kind of fun, right? And I'm not going to sell them. I think I'm either just going to donate them or take them to little free libraries and see if I can swap some of them out at little free libraries and get, I don't know, just like find some interesting books. I feel like it's kind of something fun to do on a day like where I'm bored or something, to go to little free libraries. Anyway, first up is One True Loves by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I'm only getting rid of this because I have 2 copies, and I really don't like having 2 copies of books on my shelves. Like, I don't like it. I only have 2 copies if it's like a very specific thing. I think there's only 2 books on my shelves that I have 2 copies of. So she's going bye-bye. When in Rome by Sarah Adams. I just don't like the style of book. I didn't enjoy this book. I'm never going to reread it, and I honestly don't think I'm going to read anything else by Sarah Adams. She also wrote these books, The Cheat Sheet and Practice Makes Perfect. I can't do it. Okay. I have felt so guilty about. I read this and it was okay. The thing about it is, like, it was okay, but that was also a couple years ago, and I just don't see myself ever reading it again. Honestly, even when I read it the first time, it was kind of hard to get through. So yeah, the only reason I've kept it is because my dodo self also bought the next book in the series, and so I've always felt like I need to read it because I bought it, and I'm just gonna let that go. Like, I'm not gonna read it. I don't want to read it. Like, I can't even, in my brain, I can't even conjure up an image of me reading this book. So it's okay. They just need to go to a happier home. I literally never even cracked this one open. So yeah, okay. Wreck the Halls by Tessa Bailey. I can't remember if I DNF'd this or if I actually got through this. I did not like this at all. Yeah, no, it was so cringy. I don't know if there's a single thing I liked about it. I might have DNF'd it. I honestly can't remember. So anyway, no, I honestly, every time I look at it, like, the only reason I've kept it is for if I want to make like DNF videos or like make an example out of something, and I don't even want to keep it for that, so goodbye. Next ones are kind of crazy. Legendborn and Bloodmarked. Literally Barnes exclusive, sprayed edges. Like, this book is so pretty. So I read Legendborn and I rated it 5 stars the first time I read it. Okay, I tried to reread it, emphasis on tried, and I was struggling. Then I started Bloodmarked and I maybe got, I can't remember how far I got. Did I get like 50 or 60% through? I got pretty far. I don't even know how far I got. Anyway, no, I couldn't do it. Bree, the main girl, the main female main character, is insufferable. Her personality is so annoying. I can't get past it anymore. And I think because I read Legendborn a couple years ago, I liked it then because my reading tastes have changed so much. I feel like there's such a big difference in, so like during the pandemic is when I really started reading again as an adult, and I was like 23 during the pandemic. I can't believe that. First of all, that just like, that hurts my brain because I'm gonna be 28 in like 10 days. That's sick. Anyway, no, I'm gonna be 28 in like 7 days. Okay. Anyway, I was 23 during the pandemic. My reading taste then completely different than it was even 2 years ago when I read Legendborn. And I feel like there's such a big difference between when you're reading as a 23-year-old versus what you read as a 25-year-old versus what you read as a 28-year-old. It's crazy. Okay, so anyway, yeah, it's just not for me. I'm not gonna go back to it. I'm not gonna like it. Also, just very demonic and witchy themes throughout both books. It was basically impossible to ignore or like get past, and I just couldn't get past it. Like the whole time I just felt like something is not right. I just wasn't enjoying any part of it. So goodbye. Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo. I'm getting rid of this one because I ended up buying the Barnes Special Edition. Both of them, Ninth House and Hellbent, and they have really pretty sprayed edges. So again, I don't like having two of the same books on my shelves, even though this one is really pretty because the snake is like lifted. Not me like talking myself out of it, because there's like, the book is in perfect condition. I remember picking out this book and wanting to make sure it was perfect. So yeah, and why am I kind of going back on this one? If He Had Been With Me. This is, first of all, look how huge this text is. That's crazy. If He Had Been With Me, I read this and I'm never gonna read it again. Like, it wasn't bad or anything, but it's just very elementary, very juvenile. Nothing wrong with it, but just not my style of book, and I know that I'll never reread it, so she's going bye-bye. Butcher and Blackbird. I thought that I was gonna absolutely eat this book up because so many people were saying it's Dexter, like the show Dexter. I love the show Dexter. I actually need to rewatch it. Anyway, love Dexter, like obsessed. This was not giving Dexter to me. It was so cringy, and yeah, I felt like the whole time I was reading it, I just kept waiting for it to get more Dextery, and it didn't. It was just really cringy, and yeah, I didn't like it. So goodbye. The Ballad of Never After. Getting rid of a hardcover is some sorts of crazy. This one is going because I ended up buying the UK paperback, and the UK paperbacks are so pretty. Also, there's nothing special about this. Like, it's literally just black with purple writing. The UK covers are so pretty because they're pink and they're super colorful and gorgeous. So no. Emily Wilde's Map of the Other Lands. This is another dumb purchase because bought the Barnes exclusive edition with the deckled edges. So pretty. The covers are so pretty. And I don't know why I didn't just wait for that to come out before I bought this. So now I don't need this because I bought the Barnes edition. And sure, like, this is pretty, but it's really not giving. It's not giving like the paperbacks are. So she's going because I don't need two copies. Same thing with this Once Upon a Broken Heart copy. I bought the UK edition. It's the same series as this purple hardcover, and I don't want to. Also, I don't love these covers. Like, nothing about this, seeing this, like, I'm not drawn to this whatsoever. So yeah, I regret purchasing it. Hunger Games. This is my most recent copy, and I think I have my copy from when I was in middle school and I read this, so I don't need another copy. I think if I were to buy more copies of the Hunger Games, I would buy all hardcover, or I'm waiting for them to do a special edition release of all of the books, including like Sunrise on the Reaping, all of them in like a gorgeous hardcover with really beautiful art. Then that's when I would buy like a second copy of Hunger Games. But yeah, I don't need two paperbacks because I already have one. Twilight. I bought this years ago, and I wanted to reread the Twilight books, and this like triggers me just because I had all of my books at my parents' house in California. They divorced, and my books got left at the house and are probably in a trash field somewhere, including all of my copies of the entire Twilight series, and pretty much every other book that I read in junior high school. That's crazy. except a few. Like I have one of my Hunger Games books, and I have a few John Green books, but besides that, they all got left at the house. So I ended up buying this, and then I was like, wait, why does the cover look like this? Because this is not like the OG Twilight covers whatsoever. So I'm just like, why does it look like that? So I actually don't want this because I don't like this cover. But I ended up on Amazon finding, I'll actually show you, like the OG Twilight covers. So this is the OG cover, like this. Without, like, the script is just small up here. It doesn't like go on the whole thing. And that's true for all of the books. Like they changed all the covers. So these are like the OG ones, which makes it a little bit better, you know. These ones were published in 2005. So anyway, I'll also show you guys my Once Upon a Broken Heart cover. Like, look how much prettier that is. I'll also show you guys my Ninth House and Hellbent special editions. See, it's so pretty. The snake on this is also raised up and it's red with black and white. And then the sides are sprayed, which I don't necessarily care for the sprayed edges, but I think this set is so much prettier than just like the plain black. Anyway, they're super pretty. Okay, last book I'm unhauling is The House in the Cerulean Sea. Listen, I know a lot of people love this book, but I really didn't. This is actually one of our book club book of the months, and I think most people that read it didn't really care for it. Honestly, I've been reading it and I just could not wait for it to be over. There was just no part in this that like made me care at all. I do remember feeling like Linus was very just weird. I did not understand his mission, and I didn't understand his like obsession with the kids. Anyway, I don't know. Yeah, I just didn't really like the story, so I don't need it in my collection anymore. I actually have a second book from TJ Klune. It might be the is there another book in this series? It might be Under the Whispering Door, which I don't mind giving him a second chance, but I definitely did not like House in the Cerulean Sea. So all these books will be going to a different home. Also have a huge library book haul. I should take a break though, because I literally can't breathe through my nose. I'm waiting for my ibuprofen to kick in. Grabbed a little Celsius, took a few deep breaths. This is watermelon lemonade, and it's actually really good. That's so good. This would be, oh my gosh, wait, that's actually really good. I love the watermelon. Let me give you a library book haul. I just put them in this bag from Barnes. Also, I just have to brag on this bag from Barnes because it's perfect. It's a bag of books is what it says. You get it for free if you get the premium membership, but it's 100% cotton. It's so sturdy. So I actually bought a green one. They have green, blue, and black. And I just bought the green one because they're so nice to have for any kind of book shopping. And it's nice to have to go to the library, and also any other time I go book shopping, I'm just gonna bring this bag with me because it's so sturdy. And when you put your books in, you don't have to worry about the edges like bending and stuff. I'm obsessed with it. Anyway, let's have these library books. Still have the football books. We don't need to, we've had those for so long. We've also had a lot of these for a long time. Boys, they don't want to ever return books. The Rescue Mission, Ninjago, Attack of the Legion of Doom, which I'm actually like 25% through reading that one to them. Kai Ninja of Fire, Ninjago. Cosmic Clash, Lego. Ninjago, The Book of Spinjitzu. This one's actually funny because it has drawings and stuff of how to be a Spinjitzu ninja. So they like practicing the moves out of there. We have Friggle and Fluffy. This is actually really cute. Okay, we still have class picture day because I really want Kai Kai to read this for his star chart. Another Friggle and oh, do we have two of these? Oh no. Minecraft. It's not actual Minecraft. This is Minecraft inspired. Hawkeye. I thought we got rid of Hawkeye, but I see we didn't. Heroes to the Rescue. Diary of an 8-Bit Warrior. This is another Minecraft inspired. Okay, this is real Minecraft. Minecraft Out of Order. I love when the covers are like that shiny. Oh, I just want to like bite it. Star Wars The Clone Wars. I have lots of reading to catch up on because I've been sick. My throat has been killing me, so I haven't really been able to do any read alouds, and books are, they're stacking up. Okay, Star Wars A New Hope. Kai Kai could read this level 1. Now into the books you guys haven't seen yet. I'll start with kids ones and then I'll move on to mine. Birthday Mice. This is good for Kai Kai to read. I'm actually gonna put those on a separate pile. Paw Patrol, Runaway Rocket. Carter said this is his favorite one that I picked out. Perfect for their reading chart. Star Wars, I picked out these. It's like, can you It's about the Jedi. Except I just opened it to this page and that's kind of scary. Okay. Dodo Dodgeball. Kai really, his age, he really loves silly stuff like this. Earth Day. I love these books. They have like all these fun topics. I included it in the clips of when we went to the library. All the fun little ones they cover. Angry Birds, Star Wars. Again, Kai loves stuff like that. Star Wars, even droids need friends. So cute. We got a Transformer. This is level 2, so it might be a little bit harder. Pete the Kitty and the Mermaid Sandcastle. I thought they would love this. Look at them. They're so cute. Pete the Cat and the Sprinkle Stealer. My kids also love rainbows. This one's about seeds. They're also my kids' interest. Okay, hobby boys. They also love learning about seeds. So I got a book about that, and I also got a book about trains. I picked this out. I Spy Stars. It's literally a book of like I Spy. Okay, fun. Cute. Star Wars, Chaos at the Castle. Minecraft, Mobs in the Overworld. As soon as we get to the library, every time, first thing we're doing is typing in Minecraft to see what new Minecraft books are available, like which ones people have returned. So this was our first time, I think, with the Mobs one. This is so cute because they just started football. Eagles in the End Zone. I cannot wait to read that book. So cute. And then Friday the Scaredy Cat. My kids also love cats. Okay, so now the books I got for my... Well, first we need to find somewhere to put these. Wait, there's actually so many. Change of scenery to talk about my library books. First of all, surprise, surprise. Truly. I got Book Lovers by Emily Henry. You know, me and Emily Henry have a love-hate relationship, but I've always been super drawn to this cover, especially because it's about book lovers, and I've got to say, I'm just interested. And I didn't have to buy it, so it makes it, more, I think, enjoyable, because I didn't waste $25 on it if I don't like it. I'm seeing this everywhere. What is this called? You Are Here by David Nichols. He also wrote that book One Day. There's a show on it too. Although I didn't hear great things about that book, but it's about Michael, his wife left him, and then it ends up turning into some kind of romance. It says it's hilarious, profound, an uplifting story, a first encounter, second chances, and finding the way home. Sounded good. Okay, this was fun. This is called Stay This Day and Night With Me. This was in the new fiction section, and it's basically two people that are like obsessed with robots, and it talks a lot about like AI, merit, free will, what does it mean to be human in a reality shaped by data and surveillance? Is there still space for empathy and care? What could we be? What could we build if we used our resources in different ways? Kind of reminded me of Annie Bot. If you guys know Annie Bot with the pink cover. I love that book. I thought it was super interesting. So maybe this might be a little bit similar. I also did end up picking up Pickleballers, just because pickleball has been so popular, honestly, since the pandemic, and it sounded cute. We'll see. This is the last book I got. The Life Cycle of the Common Octopus. I can't believe I had this. I see this at Barnes every time I go, but I just am not sure if I want to purchase a hardcover, honestly, of it for myself. So when I saw this, I was like, yes. It reminds me so much of Remarkably Bright Creatures, because this one talks about friendship, motherhood, first love, and the choices that bind us. Oh, and this is a debut by Emma Knight. Anyway, sounds so fun. Also the cover is so pretty, but I need to dip my toe first before I get too deep into octopus lore. Okay, anyway, that's what I got from the library. Me checking out library books with hundreds of unread books on my TBR. I need to reevaluate. Good morning. We have a super busy weekend. Today's Thursday, but honestly, let's just call it the weekend already because it's starting. Today we have a play date at a new-ish friend's house. Kai used to know them when he was 2 at a preschool. Anyway, they recently started going to our church, and so we were yeah, let's do a play date. And they also homeschool, so perfect. It's literally 11 a.m. on a Thursday. School is officially back in, which I have tons of thoughts on that. I will share later. But school's officially back in, and if my kids were in school, they would be sitting at a desk right now. So it's just really nice that instead they can play and, stretch and have some freedom. So we're gonna go have a little homeschool play date with another homeschool family and see what we get up to today. Whenever we go on play dates, I try to bring drinks, snacks, like fun things, not coming in empty-handed. I love this bag that Kula sent me, but it's by the brand Business and Pleasure, and it's like a cooler, and it's super clutch. So I just brought, kids love to drink these because it's like soda. I also brought like a bunch of poppies down here. There's great banana bars, chomps. Trying a new flavor. This is smoky barbecue. That sounds so good. My kids love drink yogurt, so I brought those. Sometimes I'll also pack sandwiches. I also brought an Alani for me. Anyway, what's in here? I've been the worst vlogger because I was like, oh, I planned a special weekend for the boys and haven't vlogged anything, but I haven't vlogged anything because, fun fact about like when you hang out with other homeschool families, a lot of them don't post their kids online. So I'm like, oh, I planned this fabulous weekend, but I literally can't record any of it for privacy. So you guys got nothing, but it's going great. Yesterday we had like a play date and we were over there maybe like 5 hours. Fabulous, so fun. It was their first play date with those kids specifically, and it went so great. So we're definitely gonna be doing more in the future with them. We also have boys the same exact ages, which is chef's kiss. After yesterday, I think we just came home. Oh no, we went to go eat at a new restaurant that opened in our town, and then today had friends over and they stayed over for like 5 hours, and we had to swim, and I made sandwiches, and we had chips and poppies and all the fun stuff, and they hung out, we had a great time, and then we went to football practice, and then tomorrow they have their first football games, and then we're having a sleepover, and then that will be the end of our super fun, fabulous weekend. Anyway, I have a package, and I specifically wanted to open it on camera because it's a new Alani flavor, and I think it's kind of crazy. It's pumpkin cream, a limited edition pumpkin cream. Now, most people I've seen have said it's so nasty. So pumpkin cream energy, sprinkle of spice and a whisper of mischief. Okay, I honestly don't think I'm gonna like it, but I want to put it in the fridge now so I could have it tomorrow. But they come in these sets, half witch's brew, half pumpkin cream, and the witch's brew is so good. It's like if you didn't know, it's like green apple, caramel green apple. It's like the green suckers we used to eat back in the day, so that's exciting. And I also have a book that I ordered. I know exactly what it is. This book has been on my wish list for a long time, and I had it on hold at my library also for a while, and it's still, I was like 572 in line, so I was like, yeah, it's gonna be years until I get it. And it's just this little tiny book. It's called The Unselected Journals of Emma M. Lyon, and there's a bunch that come in this like series, but I just want to get the first one to see if I like it. And they're just like a bunch of diary entries, and people, at least from what I saw on Reddit, people are just saying this is super underrated and like nobody ever talks about it. But I don't know if it's because now I've seen it before, I keep seeing it everywhere, or if it is kind of having like some kind of resurgence. Anyway, I have no idea what it's about either. We're just gonna try it. Oh, it actually came out in 2019. Anyway, it's super pretty, and each one has like is a different color with this like little design on it. Very cute.
Then after I put all my stuff on, we're gonna put our flags on and then leave.
Yeah, but you don't need to put your flag. Oops, actually, you don't need to put your flags on because your coach is bringing you game flags. Very careful, Carter, not to cut the shorts. Okay. Good morning. We woke up at 6:30 because they have to be on the football field at 7:40, and so we're up. We are up. I'm making breakfast. I'm making scrambled eggs, put waffles in the toaster, and I think I'm gonna make sausage. We'll see if they even eat anything. Backpacks. Just check what's inside here. They normally do their own stuff for football. I wrote a little checklist on the fridge. I feel like it's so early, it's a bit much to expect them to fully do everything. So I'm just gonna check. Carter, your helmet? Okay, Carter, you're good. My guys is so heavy. Can I get these up with the socks? First play.
Pay attention to the ball. Watch ball. Watch ball. Pay attention.
Woo! Period.
Yes, sir.
Watch the ball. Go, Kai Kai, go. Yes. Go, Kai Kai. Standing up, so you know what that means. We went from sitting with our umbrellas, trying to be cute, trying to be chill. We're not chill. We're up. We're standing. Game number 2. Me and Kai Kai. I don't know if I told you guys, but Kaylin helps coach Carter's team, so he's out there. Go!
Get his flag, guys! Get his flag!
Go! Yeah! Yes!
Now! Go!
Pull his flag! Oh my goodness! Oh! Go! Yes! Let's go! Oh, that was amazing.
Give you guys a little more reps running.
That's the one where you were running and then you went around.
Wow.
He will fall on the floor when he's trying to get a flag.
Right.
And look you can't get back up.
You see, that's a bad
bad.
angle.
He was holding him!
Right. Hey, that means
He had him around the waist.
That's-
He did!
I didn't catch that. Look.
Faked him!
Go.
Yeah, that's the front side.
That was just plain and easy. That one was just plain and simple.
That's speed.
Just did what you needed to do.
You know what they say?
They always fall down. Now he's cooked. And you left yourself some room on the sideline.
He's supposed to be right there. He is supposed to be right here. But he got faked because he wasn't looking at the ball. He got tricked. And you couldn't go.
And then look at Carter.
Look at Stewart.
Home. I took a shower. We're about to head out to our sleepover, but I did put 2 Alani's in the freezer because I wanted to try the pumpkin cream before I leave. Hopefully I like it. First of all, the can is so cute. I love an orange can. Oh, it does smell like pumpkin spice. No. It's not disgusting. I've had some disgusting things in my life where I'm like, I actually can't eat it or drink it. It's not disgusting, it's just not good. Yeah. Luckily, I had a feeling. And I put witch's brew in the freezer, so that's what I'll be sipping on.
Happy birthday to you, Kyla.
My favorite thing about Kyra is probably how passionate and confident she is. Like, she knows what she believes and why, and she's willing to say it, even if it might make people uncomfortable. I love that about
I
you.
wanted to say something.
Okay.
I don't know her voice because it's so pretty.
That she's so pretty.
No, her voice is pretty.
Oh, her voice. That's so
Are
true.
you a type of ant that was in an ant hole or what?
Yeah. Well, I used to be a unicorn. Then I got tired of being a unicorn.
Maybe now you're a small unicorn because ants small.
Yeah. I think I'm starting to turn into a mermaid a little bit.
Ah!
Have any good childhood birthday memories?
So I was going into 7th grade, and it's kind of the birthday that my parents let me do the most I've ever been able to do. So like we had, like, I invited a bunch of friends over from my cheer team, and my dad bought a tent and set it up in the backyard so we could sleep outside. Our house got egg that night, but it's like kind of cool, honestly.
Yeah.
At that age, like you're like cool enough to like get your house egg. So my house got eggs, and then we went to like go TP somebody else's house, and I was laughing so hard that I peed my pants. Literally peed, like complete bladder empty.
I love
Because I was laughing so hard. But I was also so embarrassed. But now I'm like, no, that's awesome.
That's my brother.
Yeah, that's a good birthday.
Yeah.
Mine are all Thunder is everywhere. Excuse me. Mine creates thunder. I think it's double that says thunder and there's like
You guys have a performance? Okay, we're back home. We came home and we all jumped in the pool, me, Kaylin, and the boys. Got in the pool, we swam for a little bit, took a shower, and I made some peanut butter coffee. Decaf, so good, because it's like 5 p.m. I think. But I ordered, Barnes & Noble was having a huge book sale, and so I placed a fat order, except I literally bought nothing that was actually on sale. So anyway, I have a book haul, and I'm so excited to open them. They're so good. It's basically like my birthday book haul, because I don't know that on my birthday I'm gonna actually want to go to Barnes and do like the birthday book challenge like I did last year. Like the books I ordered, they don't have in store around me. Maybe we still will go just to like browse. Honestly, that does kind of sound fun. Just to browse though and just hang out. Anyway, I forgot why I was going. My brain not working, so don't expect me to say anything intelligible in this clip whatsoever. This is so good. First of all, I did 2 tablespoons of peanut butter powder with double espresso shot decaf, but a double shot instead of a single. Oh, they better be in perfect condition too, coming from Barnes. Okay, first of all, I already read this book, but I actually want to reread it, and that is The God of the Woods by Liz Moore. Yeah, I rated this 4 stars. I really liked it. It's mystery thriller, but it's more of like an elevated mystery thriller, and also look how long it is. It's very drawn out. Well, it's actually not thriller. I actually think it's a mystery, okay? Two different things. I don't know if I would say they're 2 different genres necessarily, but under the category of mystery thriller, you have to differentiate what is more mystery and what is more thriller. Because if you go into something expecting it to be thrilling, like heart racing, and it's not, you're like, this is very mystery heavy. And I thought it was so good. Like the scenery, the images are still in my head. Like I feel like I've been to where this takes place. It's so cool. So I definitely want a physical copy, and I definitely want to reread it soon, because I think I actually listened to it on audio because I don't have the physical copy, and it was so good. So I want to read it physically, because I feel like I also, because it's so big, I feel like I missed out on a lot of fun components because I was just listening, whereas if I read it, I think I'll notice more. What's up? This is the book I feel like I'm seeing everyone talk about lately. This is Broken Country by Claire Leslie Hall. This sounds so good. I'm friends with a bunch of you guys on Goodreads, and I saw one of you guys say that you would not be surprised if this is the book for, like, book of the fall. Anyway, there is a couple, they're married, and they live on a farm, and one day her husband shoots a dog who's going after their sheep, right? Yeah, but the dog belongs to an ex that she had, and basically she's kind of swept back into his life, and the town, it's a frenzy because the town knows her but also knows him. They also have a past, and it says a novel of simmering passion, impossible choices, and explosive consequences. A sweeping love story with the pace and twist of a thriller. That sounds fantastic. This is The Names by Florence Knapp. This is our book club book of the month pick actually for August. We're doing, well, it's one of them because we're doing 2 for August, but this is alternating and alternate timelines. There's a couple, or actually a family. She just had a baby, and the husband wants her to name the baby after him, but he is a controlling presence at home, but respected in the community. Anyway, he expects her to follow this long-standing family tradition. And so then it just takes you through all of these different timelines of like if she does name the baby after him versus if she doesn't. And like, I guess it's like supposed to be the power of names and what you name people. Anyway, I'm intrigued. I'm interested. Also, it's really pretty, and I love that they actually put some effort into the physical hardcover. It's so pretty. This almost is like linen bound, like cloth bound, and with the green, very gorge. Those are the hardcovers that were in that box. Now we have this box. Here's my another tote bag I got. So nice. This green, so pretty. Perfect book bag. Right, then we have Seduction Theory by Emily Adrian. I don't even know what to, oh, this is pretty too. I don't even know what to, how to describe this book. I feel like I have to read some of it off Goodreads because I'm so like, I don't even know. For fans of Conversations with Friends and Vladimir, comes a magnetic, fresh take on marriage when two married professors tiptoe toward infidelity. Their transgressions are brought to the light in a graduate student's searing thesis project. I'm not even sure where else to go from there. So I'm very interested. And I have this fat stack of books. I bought the rest of Ellen Hildebrand's backlist that I don't own already. Which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books. There might be more though, because I think I definitely purchased other books that aren't in this box. So okay. Now Ellen, let's get in line. I feel like I have this fear that they are going to try to redo the covers of Ellen Hildebrand's books. I don't know why. I just like have it in my head. I feel like they're going to try to change the covers because they did on the Winter in Paradise series. They changed the covers of those and I don't like how they look. They like almost Emily Henryified the covers. So I'm like, you know what? I literally will have a panic attack if they change her OG covers. So I'm just gonna get ahead of it. And I'm definitely gonna read her backlist because I think I've read already like maybe 7 or 8 Ellen books. Anyway, we have The Love Season. We have Summerland. This one is so pretty with the yellow. Summer People. Here's to Us. Swan Song is her most recent and last novel. She is coming out with one with her and her daughter, but Ellen is technically retired, writing on her own. So Swan Song. And then I have Silver Girl. This might be my favorite cover. It's so pretty. I love the teal, the blonde ponytail, like that. I'm loving the colors of that. And then we have The Island. This one's chunky. Ordering from Barnes might be the move because these are in literally perfect condition. Like they must have picked these up from Ellen Hildebrand's house because they're perfect condition. Oh, except this one. This one's ripped. Okay, she's going back. I'm not doing that. I ain't doing that. Anyway, perfect. Okay, then the last book I got was This Happened to Me by Kate Price. This is a memoir that just came out August 5th. First of all, okay, this cover, I love it. Even more, this is like sparkly paper. Then we open it, this is like shiny sparkly paper, green, silver, pretty green paper, but I just love that this is sparkly. And this is like silver and sparkly. It's so cool. Anyway, this is a memoir. It's called This Happened to Me because she grew up in a small Appalachian town. Basically had been plagued with mental illness, addiction, violence, poverty, all of that stuff in her family around her for generations. And even after she left, she just kept like, basically she couldn't get better. So she ended up hiring the trauma specialist, Dr. Bessel Vanderkolk, and he's the guy that wrote The Body Keeps the Score. Anyway, she hired him, did EMDR, and ended up discovering that her dad had abused and trafficked her as a child and that she basically blocked it out. So this is her memoir being like, oh, this happened to me. Very interesting. I've never heard anybody's like personal story with doing EMDR. I do have a friend that did it, but she didn't share very much about like the logistics of it and kind of how it was. So anyway, it'll be interesting hearing somebody talk about their experience, and that's the last book in my haul. For right now, I'm pretty sure I have more that have not been delivered yet. I also did some pre-orders as well because I love Barnes exclusive editions. I love the extra effort that goes into it. And I also get 10% off with my membership. So I will be clocking into that. Y'all, home alone. Caitlin just took the boys to practice. I was like, I gotta opt out today. But I do have packages, and I also have some more books from that Barnes ordering place. So let's open it up. Okay. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited for this. First Day Beauty just came out with a new acne clearing line. So we have Body Acne Clearing Mist. We have Acne Clearing Pads. And then we have Daily Resurfacing Lotion. I'm so excited for these. Put this on your body. Wait, this is so amazing. Okay, here's one of the books. Okay, that's thicker than I thought it was gonna be. Another Ellen book. This is The Blue Bistro. This one, this cover actually might be my favorite. It's so pretty. This one is called Sunbirth. This one is about two sisters who are in a isolated village, and as the sun starts to go down, people like start to appear, but their heads are suns. That actually sounds very strange. Okay, that's all. I only have one other book that should be here on Thursday, which is The Matchmaker by Ellen Hildebrand, and that will be like my complete Ellen Hildebrand collection, except I do need to exchange Swan Song because I don't want a torn cover. And then I will show you guys the books that I pre-ordered. So came out with deluxe limited edition hardcovers for One Dark Window and Two Twisted Crowns. I've read One Dark Window twice. I love that book so much. I think it's such a good fantasy, and I'll put them on the screen what they look like. And I needed the like sprayed edges hardcover limited edition. Like, yeah, those don't come out till September. I also pre-ordered Haley Pham's book, Just Friends. So cute. I also think it's so cute how it's literally her and Ryan on the cover. I think that's so precious. I can't wait to read it. That doesn't come out till March though. And so ordered Wild Reverence by Rebecca Ross. That's what that looks like. I'm not like super in love with the cover, but I'm hoping in person it'll be like even more gorgeous, you know? I also pre-ordered Emily Wilde 3, the Barnes exclusive edition, because I love the deckled edges and the pretty cover. And it's paperback. Waited a year for the paperback to come out. And I also pre-ordered Ellen Hildebrand's new novel. It is new, but she wrote it with her daughter, because Ellen Hildebrand is technically like retired. It's called The Academy, and it sounded really good. I also pre-ordered And Now Back to You. Guys, this cover looks so pretty. And granted, I haven't read the first book in this series, but we're just gonna hope I do. And it looks super cute. And then I think those are all of my pre-orders that I did. Very successful Barnes birthday Barnes order. I tried to actually like be grown and get up at a reasonable adult time, and so I got up at 6:20 because that's what time Kaylin got up, and I had to go pee anyway, so I was like, oh, let me just try getting up. No, I cannot do it. I ended up falling asleep. I took my book back to bed, ended up falling asleep, and did not wake up until 10. That's crazy. So I don't know how to become a morning person. Like, I get so tired, and I feel like I end up sleeping even more because I'm like extra tired. And I didn't even go to sleep that late last night. I went to sleep at like 11:30, woke up at 6:30 basically. 7 hours of sleep. Like, that's, I don't know what it is, but I need to like, I'm gonna literally do research on like if you can become a morning person, or is it like genetic? Is it like some people literally can't do it? Because also sometimes when I wake up early, I get like nauseous, sick. I don't know, guys. I don't know. It was a fail. But we're about to do some homeschooling. We normally start with math, but I think today we're going to start off with some language arts. So you guys know I have some logic of English drama because I bought CD, because it only goes A, B, C, D. I bought CD for Carter, realized, oh no, we actually probably need B. Realized actually B is not a good starting spot either. So we're just doing A, like family style, because for logic of English, the way they teach it is phonograms versus sight words. So like when they learn A, they learn not that A just says apple, but they also learn that it says a. So all of the sounds for that letter. Same with G. So they learn that it says G, but it also says J. And so if you don't have that foundation, it's really hard to continue teaching off of something that was never taught in the first place. So we're just doing A, and we're actually kind of like speed running through it. So A is supposed to be for like the full first half of the year, and we're already almost halfway done with A, but that's because I'm trying to get through it, because the faster I can get through this and then start on B and get through B, they will learn all the sounds, and then they'll really know how to read, especially Kai, because we have our little reading chart, and Kaiser's like technically has not ever been like taught how to read. He just knows how to read based on, I don't even know. He like taught himself how to read. I don't know how he is even finishing any of the books that he finishes, because he doesn't even know all the sounds. So hopefully with this foundation, it'll make it even stronger, and he'll be able to read harder words and sound them out. So anyway, that's what we're starting with today. We're on lesson 11.
Take your cape off.
Yeah, we're not almost halfway done. Actually, I lied. We're actually not close to being halfway done. We're kind of close to being halfway done.
No, don't worry.
Yeah. You just need your whiteboards. So when you're reading and you listen, and if you're reading and you're saying, oh, what is this word? And it starts with ST, you wouldn't go st, you would say st, stomp, and then you can know it faster that way. Ant. Cup.
Cup.
Octopus. Octopus. Queen. Alligator. Door. Coat. Gate. Green. Snake. We have a Lego invasion. Are these good guys or bad guys?
Good guys.
Oh, good. Okay. I was scared for a second. I don't want bad guys in here.
The Earth. As you can see, 71% of the Earth's surface is covered with water.
It's called There's a Map on My Lap. The Cat in the Hat, and I'm happy to say there's a map on my lap. Let's get on our way. So what are the longitude lines?
Lines that go down.
Up and down, yep. And then what about latitude?
The ones that go in a circle.
That sideways, yep, all the way around. Homeschool's done for the day. I'm about to finish the rest of my to-do list before I need to make dinner.
Mommy, can we watch a movie?
Not right now. We have football practice soon.
Me?
Yeah, well, Carter, but Daddy's gonna do some drills with you too. Okay, I'm gonna have rest of my Lonnie, a snack, watch some Grace. I'm back on my Grace kick. In case you're wondering, I'm on season 14, episode 11. It's so good. Like, I can't get over Grey's Anatomy. I think it's my favorite show of all time. And I'm going to write and send out my Substack. What am I gonna write about? Undecided so far. But I'm gonna figure it out, sit here, do that, and then make dinner, and then work out. That's my plan, at least. Only thing I've done so far is homeschool, which I have my little to-do list for the day. Nice, short, sweet to-do list today. Homeschool, check. Substack, let's do that. Also put a link to my Substack down below in case you want to join. My last one was about why we decided to homeschool, and I gave a lot of backstory, what went into the decision, a lot of stuff that I don't share on Instagram and sometimes doesn't make it into the vlog. So in case you're interested, I will have that link down below. Substack is up. I talked about homeschool curriculum picks. Just do like a weekly report, what I'm reading, eating, playing, obsessed with, recommending. I also talked about my birthday coming up, which my birthday is actually tomorrow. What else did I talk about? Obviously homeschool curriculum and probably some other stuff. But anyway, I will link it down below so you can read it. You could either like subscribe to my Substack or it'll also get emailed to you. I like it this way because before, if somebody wasn't on my email list and I sent out an email, then like you just don't get to see it because it wasn't like a blog post. But Substack posts it as if it's a blog post, so it's always available. So that's awesome. Okay, the food's gonna be done in 3 minutes. I'm gonna finish dinner and then I need to work out. Boys are off to practice with Kaylin. I'm going to eat some dinner and Grace. I thought I would have enough time to work out before dinner, but no, because Kaiser asked Google what the weather is, and it's 102 degrees outside right now, and obviously they just left to football practice, so I was like, whoa. We need to probably like fuel a little bit more. Made them hydration packets. Kaylin hadn't eaten anything all day, so I was like, that's not gonna work. Like, you cannot be out there coaching with no food in your system. So anyway, ultimately didn't have time, but I'm gonna eat now while watching Grays and enjoy my night. Kaylin trains them, like they have regular practice, and then he also like trains them extra after. So I've guaranteed like some good at home time. These are those bowls I've been making. Which, do you guys need me to say again what's in it? I feel like I'm a broken record. But I got it from Whitney Simmons. And she actually meal preps it. I do feel like this could probably be meal prepped for like 1 or 2 days and still be pretty good. But it's just ground beef seasoned with siete taco seasoning. I always have to do mild because my family won't eat hot. But if it were just me eating it, I would just do spicy. I feel like that would be so good. And then she did hers with ground beef, avocado, and drizzle of hot honey. Also adding cheese to mine because this is all I've eaten all day besides like a little protein bar. So I actually need the calories, and I'm about to get on my walking pad after I eat this some point tonight. It's so good because you have like the saltiness of the taco seasoning, but then you have the sweetness of the sweet potato. I won't lie, you guys know we're big sweet potato people. We basically have it like almost every night, but we have gotten so burnt out on it lately. But this is a way that we can still eat it. It's like a superfood. It's so good for you, but it tastes good, but you can really easily get burnt out on it. So this is a good way I can eat it and still enjoy it and not be burnt out on it. So anyway, that's what it looks like. Oh, I also eat it with tortilla chips. Specifically these ones. I get them from H-E-B. They're so good. I feel like we don't talk about this enough. So good. So good. I have a very exciting package at the door. I hope you guys aren't judging me over how many packages I get. I know every vlog I'm like, oh, there's a package, oh, package, oh, package. But you know what? It is what it is, okay? It is what it is. And this one happens to be a very good, exciting one. Oh well. First of all, I saw a teacher talking about this on TikTok, and it's called Shut the Box game. So this was not the super exciting thing, although this is exciting because I think this will be fun to play. And I have all of my homeschool stuff linked below on my Amazon storefront. If you're interested, this is also just good. Like, I wish I would have done stuff like this when they were like smaller, but I just didn't know. Like, honestly, I just truly didn't know. So anyway, you put all of your sides up, however many players, like say me and Carter are playing like this, and you get your die, roll them into the box. I got 6 and 1, so which equals 7. So I can either put down 7 because 6 plus 1 equals 7, or I can 4 and 3 because that equals 7. Okay, so then you go again, and then I got 6 and 2 equals 8. So you want to find something that equals 8. So I could do, either I could just put down 8, but then that's only 1, or I could put down 6 and 2, and then I go again I got 7, so I'll put down 7 because I don't have anything else that will add up to 7. And then I go again, I got 8, so I just have to put down 8. I'm actually doing really good right now. And then I got 5 and 2 equals 7, but I have nothing else that can equal 7, and I also don't have a 7. So then it's the next person's turn, and basically the first person to get done to shut their box wins. And it helps because even though, like, say you get 6 and 3 equals 9, you're not allowed to put down your 6 and 3 because those are like what the numbers have. So you have to come up with another number bond for 9, which would be 5 and 4. So you can put 5 and 4 down. And I think that's going to be a really good way to work on addition facts. And I think it's going to be fun. He's going to love it. Okay, what's actually exciting? That is exciting, but what's super duper exciting to me, I got a little Sudoku book that was written by the original creators of Sudoku. How fun is that? When you initially go on Amazon to like find Sudoku books, they just have like a bunch of other ones, but I'm like, wait, why don't they advertise the one that was actually the original? You know? Over 300 handcrafted puzzles from the Japanese publisher that invented Sudoku. I'm so excited! And they have so many different ones. They have like super hard ones. They have medium ones. These are ranged from easy to very hard. There's over 300. I'm so excited. I'm like, guys, I can't even explain to you the joy that is in my body right now. I'm actually about to get on the walking pad and do one. Like, they're so fun. Oh, and it's nice. It even says on the top, like, if they're medium or hard or easy. So fun. All right, I gotta work out. Let's get on the walking pad. Okay, a sweetie girl in the book club won our second weight loss competition. So our first one, I made a book box, which, why didn't I record that? I should have recorded. So the first weight loss, okay, well, first of all, let me rewind because you might not know. In the book club, we be doing everything along with reading books. So a bunch of us wanted to be more active. So we were like, oh, let's do a little weight loss competition, fun, fun, fun. It's 10 pounds. Whoever wins first, just know, like, you can intermittent fast, but you can't, like, fast for a day or fast, like, in order to lose the weight to win. First winner, I said, whoever wins, I'll send you a cute, like, bookish box. So I packed it. I sent My Friends by Frederick Backman. I sent Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies, Barnes exclusive edition, the paperback with the deckled edges, so cute. And I also sent The Night and the Moth by Rachel Gillig. And then I sent a benefit, like, PR box that I got. I just sent the whole thing. It had, like, every benefit, like, product that is super popular. I got a cute bookish shirt. Actually, I'm gonna put it on the screen because it's so cute, and I'll link it down below too because I feel like a lot of you guys would like it. I sent that. I sent like a bookish candle. It was like romantic-y. I don't know, I got it from Barnes. And I also sent some bookmarks that I got from Etsy. So cute. I can't believe I didn't like record myself packing that up. Anyway, it was quite the expensive endeavor, and I was like, wait, if we keep doing this, I cannot sign up to make one of these every time. Actually, one of you guys in my comments had said you guys should do it to where everybody who signs up and like wants to, you know, compete will chip in like $5, and then whoever wins gets $5 from everybody. So that's what we did this past time, and we all just sent our money yesterday and today. And I lost, of course. And I just sent in we're gonna run it back again. So if you're watching this and you want to join quick before we start dropping pounds, okay? I sent my starting weight. Every time I send a starting weight, I'm up 1 pound. Explain that to me. Explain that to me. Not only am I not losing weight, but I'm actually going up every time. I'm like, is this a weight loss competition or a weight gain competition? Make it make sense. So I'm gonna actually really try to lock in and like actually be serious, because I'm being very unserious. And if you're wondering, because I know you guys are nosy, my starting weight today is 152.4. It was 149 once upon a time. And we're slowly going back up. So I actually need to like seriously lock in before I gain back the weight I originally lost, okay? Do this, I'm gonna walk. I'm actually gonna post on Instagram. I've been terrible about posting on Instagram. So I'm gonna post something on Instagram. I have all of my posts that I have like just sitting in my camera roll. I wrote them down. so I can slowly start posting them. I hate when you can see me back here. Like it's too much. I don't know, but follow me on Instagram because I'm posting a lot. I also post fun stuff on my stories. I actually feel like you guys would really like. All right, let's go. I feel like I should put my vest on. Okay. It's been 20 minutes. I posted my reel. It's our first day of homeschool from back in July. I recorded our whole first day, but gave it some time to kind of breathe, to kind of get into the rhythm of homeschooling, because I did not realize, well, I guess I did. I mean, no, I didn't really realize the extent of how opinionated mothers are and homeschoolers are. Very opinionated and honestly kind of like judgmental. And I don't even think being judgmental is necessarily a bad thing unless you're judgmental in a sense of like, my way is better. You know, I don't know if I completely agree with what I just said, but that's how I'm feeling in this moment of like, if you don't do it their way or like their curriculum, or like they're just kind of asking you like backhanded questions. So I kind of wanted to let it sit for a while, get my bearings, and then now I feel like I can tussle. You know, if anybody tries to come for me, I can like stand firm on like what I've decided to do and how I like to teach and what curriculum I like and all of that stuff, my schedule. You know, it's an interesting little niche on the internet that I was not aware of at all before this. So a little bit daunting, but now I'm like, okay, I think I can handle it. So I posted that, and it's been maybe like 25 minutes, well, actually 26 minutes. So now that that's done, I crossed it off my list, and I'm gonna do some Sudoku, I think, just like an easy puzzle. I've never done like a paper Sudoku. Wait, did I tell you guys I did my first ever Sudoku last week? I can't remember if I said that, but I did my first ever Sudoku last week. And so it's just so fun. Like it truly feels like a new world just opened up. Let's see if this is truly easy compared to New York Times. I'm like jittery. I feel like I can't focus. It's a lot harder just doing it on paper because New York Times has it to where it'll automatically show you if you mess up or put like the same number in the same row, which I accidentally did on the paper and I didn't realize it. So I was like, oh, okay, gotta go back, gotta erase, gotta rewind. So I'm gonna sit on the couch and try again. It's basically dark, but I finished it. So fun. I love it on paper. There's something about it that just scratches my brain. I'm really trying to develop a better night routine and being at least ready for bed a little bit earlier. It's 9:30 or 9:27. I wanted to be like in bed, kitchen cleaned, house shut down by 9:30. The boys, they're never in bed on time, and it's the whole thing. I need my household to respect my night routine boundary, which I will be enforcing shortly. Anyway, I'm about to get cozy. I did my Sudoku. I honestly might do another one. I did finish this completely in the dark. I need to check the answer in the back, but I'm pretty sure I got it correct because there's no overlapping, and there's only one way to solve a Sudoku puzzle. So I might do this one in a second. I've also been reading a physical book lately because I never like reading, I think you guys can probably tell, I never like reading one specific way for too long. Like if I read or if I listen to a lot of audiobooks, I eventually get burnt out and then I'm like, no more audiobooks because then I'm not reading physical books. And then same thing with my Kindle. I can get very like Kindle obsessed and only read on my Kindle. And I have not read a physical book. I don't even know last time I read a physical book start to finish. So I told myself I cannot get this on my Kindle. Do not buy it. This is the Marriage Diaries. I actually checked it out from my library. Guys, this is so fun. I knew this would be like the perfect book to read physically because it's so interesting. I made it to page 50 between last night and my failed attempt at waking up at 6 o'clock this morning, which I don't think did we speak about that? I don't know. Anyway, I barely started this last night, like right before I went to bed. And it's so good. It's basically going back and forth. So like she ends up finding her husband's diaries and he's basically like a loser, and he is just like going off on his internal thoughts about fatherhood, first time fatherhood, being married to her, what it's like, what she was like when they first met. And it's so interesting, but it's not like, if you've ever read a Taylor Jenkins Reid book, sometimes that's kind of drama filled, especially around marriage. The writing is not like that at all. This is much more, I want to say intellectual, like the characters themselves are more intellectual. So he's kind of like this nerdy guy. So the way he talks is super, I don't even know. Super introspective and pondering. Let me read you a part. Joy 4 was the shortest. I find that I am unable to go on. And Joy 7, the most baroque, beginning as it did with a detailed description of the glorious death of the last Byzantine emperor Constantine before the walls of Constantinople in 1953, and going on to mention the Battle of Stalingrad, the extinction of Stellar's sea cow, a close recollection of the manatee and dugong, the breakup of the Beatles, and England's exit from the 1996 European Championship finals after a penalty shootout. Huh? Literally, I was reading this morning like SpongeBob, blink, 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 like literally making the sound. I said, I'm sorry, sir. I'm gonna need you to run that back, because what does that even, what? I don't even know what that means, actually. Gonna have to reread that in a second. So anyway, this is my current read. My Kindle's currently in timeout, as are audiobooks, truthfully. My last 4 books, when I realized my last 4 books were audiobooks, I was like, cut her off, somebody cut her off. But I'm gonna take my Sudoku and my book, probably to the living room, be cozy, and have my little night routine. I also moved my 1 line a day to my bedside table, Faith's idea, as per her recommendation, because I've missed the last 4 months. But I'm never getting back. I'm not going to go back. And Faith was like, just start it back up again, like move it to your bedside table. And the last 2 nights I've had it in here, I've actually filled it out. So what do you know? Anyway, gonna go in there, do this, and prepare to wake up 28. I woke up 28. I feel like I look the same, but I feel older. Honestly, I feel like this is the first birthday. I actually feel different on the day that I've woken up. I just feel more grown, 27 is definitely more like, 27 is just so young, and like 28, you're getting closer to 30. Yeah, I feel it. Anyway, I'm getting ready because obviously bus, club, another club. One thing about me on my birthday, I will not be sitting at home. We will be out the house. And I'm dragging everyone with me. We're all gonna be out the house. Get ready. I kind of want to try this Merit, the uniform that they sent me. It smells so good. Just smells like product. It doesn't have like a fragrance or anything, but I love that smell. And it has SPF 45, so that's perfect. Okay. I really love that. Actually, that's so pretty. I'm gonna do some powder. This little compact is so cute. Golden pink. Actually, this is a soft blur setting powder. It is a gloomy day, but I honestly feel like it's so hot. Like, I think the humidity is 78%. So that's crazy. We definitely gotta lock in. Bronzer. Do some blush. I love this essence powder. It's probably like $3 legitimately, and I feel like it brightens everything up so much. Like taking it on a little puff and then just also helps if you take your blush up a little bit too high or if you go too heavy-handed. Brows. Did a little mascara. Put something on my lips. I really love these Clarins lippies. Let's go.
Nobody knows what it's like to be us.
We are going to Barnes as our first stop. Stay close, okay? Let's go. Super rainy. I've been throwing a fit about my birthday being in the summer and people planning for fall already. And then this is the weather I get on my summer birthday. Okay. I have this book in hardcover, but this paper bag is so pretty. I love the light blue. Also looking at this in, what's it called? At the library. And there's so many copies of this. So honestly, I might get this. It's also buy one, get one half off. Love to see it. This also sounds really interesting.
Down there.
Yeah, there's only 2 levels. This cover is so pretty. I really want to open it and look inside.
Okay.
So I want to know how big the text is. This is so cute. If you have like a home library, it's like a little kit. And then you can like check your books out to people. It has like a stamp, a little pencil.
Daddy, look.
That's so cute. Wait, this is so cute. I feel like you guys would love this. So they're a little dice decider. So you roll and then it'll tell you like what you should read. Wait, that's actually really fun. That's so cute. I also love these. It's like a paperback book cover, like you'd put your book inside of it. I just wish that they were better quality. That's the only thing. But this red is so cute. But like they could have tried harder. Like the inside just being white, it's kind of ugly, and it doesn't feel like sturdy. So I am gonna get this because I love writing my to-do list down every day. And it's like a, well, first of all, I think this is a bookmark. Post-it notes. I think this is a sticker, and then like a whole notepad back here. That's so cute. Page holder. They have so many little nifty things at this Barnes.
Where's it coming from? I didn't open up a random page.
I really like this garland. I'm like, where can I put that? Gotcha.
With Missy holding that purse.
All right, we're out. This Barnes is so nice because they not only have like regular paperbacks, but they also have large print, and they have all the exclusive editions, and then like even the pen section and stationery. There's just so much more. Okay, now we're off to lunch. I'm scared to tell them where I want to have lunch at because nobody's gonna want to eat there. Time for lunch. 60 Vines has this, if you've followed for a long time, ever since we moved to Dallas and we've had this restaurant, they have this seasonal sandwich that I dream about, but Kaylin doesn't like it, so we never come here. Fingerling potatoes? No. I always forget, I want to make these at home. They crush them, so good. And then it's a roasted pork sandwich with like avocado, Worcestershire. No, absolutely not. Stop it. Don't touch it.
Is that?
So good. That's delicious. Just like I remember it.
That mug is softer than a biscuit, boy.
We're back home. I'm honestly ready for a nap. I want to show you guys what I got from Barnes, and I put my green bag to use. It's so cute. So they have these erasers. I thought this would be nice for maybe Sudoku. I always have like physical erasers. This is what they look like. And I think oh, they're big actually. I was wondering. They're so cute. Oh, they're so cute. Little Women and Pride and Prejudice. They're so cute and squishy. Got some other fun little trinkets. Kai got a bookmark that has a light on it so they can read at night. They're not reading on their Kindles. Carter got a bookmark. Then I got a couple bookmarks. I got this bookmark. I'm really loving like non-paper bookmarks lately because I can just be a little bit more rough with it. This is super cute with the tassel. And it's fabric, so it's nice. I feel like I could even DIY some of these. I also got this one, and it's like kind of leatherish, and it has a little tassel. It says Grimm's Complete Fairy Tales, which is like Snow White, Cinderella, and then I also got this one. So I think you clip it onto your book like this, and then it hangs down. And it's like a little bird with flowers. It kind of reminded me of like Snow White. And it's so cute. Okay, Carter also got a book light, a little Yoda book light. And then I did end up getting the die for like rolling. I honestly feel like that's kind of fun. Maybe I should choose my September TBR with them. So cute. So I just got Romance Reread. That's so cute. They have TBR pile, classic, library, buy new, secondhand, TBR pile, audiobook, fantasy, sci-fi, biography, mystery, romance, historical. It has like genres, and this is different ways to read, I think. Yeah, so cute. I also did get that set I showed you, but then I also found these by themselves, and I am obsessed. So cute. Okay, now let's get into books that I bought. Oh, this one sounded so good. You guys know I read You're Not Enough and That's Okay by Allie Beth Stuckey. This sounds very similar. This is actually Kaylin's pick, but I'm totally gonna read it too. Happy Lies. It says how a movement you probably never heard of shaped our self-obsessed world. Traces the roots of today's social chaos back to a little known but very influential 1800s philosophy known as New Thought. Uncover the secrets of this dangerous ideology so you can joyfully live faithful to the gospel that is so much better than our world's happy lies. Wow, I think that's gonna be like actually so good. And they were doing like 50% off on some of the hardcovers, and they were doing their buy one get one 50% off on like almost all of the paperbacks, which was perfect timing to go to Barnes. So I did end up picking up Pachinko, which this has been on my TBR not for very long. I actually just heard about this kind of recently. One of the top 10 best books, New York Times book review. And this is historical fiction set in Korea. Story of love, sacrifice, ambition, and loyalty. These complex and passionate characters, strong, stubborn women, devoted sisters and sons, fathers shaken by moral crisis, survive and thrive against the indifferent arc of history. I was super drawn to the historical fiction section today, which you guys will see based on my haul. The Tattooist of Auschwitz, and it has the deckled edges with this little cover. I feel like every paperback needs to now be like this, where they have the cover is like, can you hear it? It's like, it's not paper. It has this little flap I love, and deckled edges. If every paperback came like that, I honestly wouldn't be mad. I honestly don't want to read too much about this, but we obviously know it's going to be set around the Holocaust. There's going to be some kind of tattooist. Sounds so good. I've also heard amazing reviews on this. If it's helpful, I'll also put all of these books on my Amazon storefront. This one is One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Kaylin actually picked this out for me. It's a Penguins Orange collection classic, which I've never seen before, but it still has deckled edges and the little flap, which I love. Somebody on Goodreads said this is like the epitome of doing things that are outside of society's norms, and then society trying to convince you that you're crazy for being like, wait, no, things aren't normal. I was immediately like, wait, yes, I would love this. Especially after I just posted my homeschool reel, and I'm already getting like weird comments of people being like, oh, this is such a trend. I feel like parents are just doing this because it's easier. And it's just like, okay, I'm crazy. Call me crazy, I guess. A novel at once comic and tragic that probes the nature of madness and sanity. Set in an Oregon psychiatric hospital, it chronicles the head-on collision between its hell-raising, life-affirming hero, Randall Patrick Murphy, and the totalitarian rule of Nurse Ratched. McMurphy's revolution against Big Nurse and everything she stands for quickly turns from sport to a fierce power struggle with devastating consequences. Oh my gosh, I love this. There's a heroic attempt to do battle with the powers that keep them all imprisoned. Yes, it sounds so good. It sounds so good, and it's almost like Animal Farm vibes, where you're reading a story, but everything has a deeper meaning, and you're kind of like, I'm catching what you're throwing. This was honestly a little bit of random grab, but I was like, wait, it's buy one get one half off, so I basically got this book for $10. I can't really be mad at that. You know what I mean? I just can't really be mad at a $10 paperback. This is also a Penguins classic, except it doesn't have like the edges or anything like that. This is 1922, 30-year-old Count is deemed an unrepentant aristocrat. He's sentenced to house arrest, a grand hotel near the Kremlin. He must now live in an attic room as some of the most tumultuous decades in Russian history unfold. I don't think I have any Russian historical fiction, so I'm very interested. When fate puts the life of a young girl in his hands, he must draw on all his ingenuity to protect the future she deserves. Hailed for its humor, intrigue, and beautifully rendered scenes, this singular novel casts a spell as it relates the Count's endeavor to becoming a man of purpose. Okay, sounded good. This one sounds like, I don't even know what this is about, but it's Cloud Cuckoo Land. I love the cover of this. Anthony Doerr also wrote All the Light We Cannot See, which is historical fiction. And I don't know, my library has 1 million copies of this. I said that a couple times at this point, so I need to stop saying it. Okay, but honestly, this copy is so perfectly chunky. And again, it has that edge where it's like flopped over. Is this what we're doing now? I hope so, because honestly, the covers are so much thicker than just like actual paper. Among the most celebrated and beloved novels of recent times, Cloud Cuckoo Land is a triumph of imagination and compassion, a soaring story about children on the cusp of adulthood in worlds in peril who find resilience, hope, and a book. I don't know. Sounded good to me. This is kind of a very odd haul. Last one is, I actually don't know how to say this. The brothers Karamazov by Fyodor Dostoevsky. The reviews on this are so good. Let me read it to you. Hold on. I read this description and I was like, you're coming home with me. Let me go find the cloth-bound version of you. It's a murder mystery, a courtroom drama, exploration of erotic rivalry, and a series of triangular love affairs involving the wicked and sentimental Fyodor and his 3 sons. He portrays the whole of Russian life, his social and spiritual striving in what was both the golden age and a tragic turning point in Russian culture. Some of that I don't even know what that means exactly, but the reviews were like 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars. Like, definitely prepare for this to take you like 2 months to finish, but I guess entering into this world is fantastic. So it came home with me. You know, what can a girl say? So here's my little birthday book haul, classics and historical fiction. That's fun. Here you go.
Happy birthday to you.
All I care about is my pictures right now. Growing up, we always did cake and ice cream for whoever's birthday it is. And I don't think we've ever done cake and ice cream for like us 4. And I was like, you know what? I really want some cold ice cream with my cake. So let's see if it lives up to the hype that I built up in my head.
Ice cream started melting immediately.
Oh, that's exactly what I was imagining. Wait, it's actually better than what I imagined. What? What?
Every year I forget how much you love being the birthday girl. Because you weren't obnoxious about it in high school. You have an inner obnoxion. I know. You don't display it, it doesn't manifest. But I know this day needs to be all about you. Okay?
Yeah.
Or were you obnoxious in high school?
I was super obnoxious.
Really? Did you do the birthday weekend?
Oh, yeah.
I was just for fun rap, so maybe I didn't know this.
You're right.
Now I'm more your Jared.
I hopefully never.
I don't even know what that means.
Hello, it's the next day after my birthday. I'm so tired today. I don't know what it is. I cannot wake up. It's 2:30 and I still am like, can't wake up. But I do have some packages that my brother just brought in. Okay. Going to the Jonas Brothers concert when they come to Dallas. And me and Faith are going, and Joe. And so I wanted to pick out some outfits. Kind of want to wear a skirt. Like, I want to be cutesy girly. Is this see-through? Okay, thankfully it's not. And I kind of want to wear like big t-shirt layered over skirt, I think. Or even like skirt tied up into a knot and kind of give like 2000s vibes. So white skirt. This is actually so cute. Like little lace on it. It's actually really cute. I'm hot. You're cold. I did some more hand sanitizer. These are my favorites from Touchland. The watermelon literally just smells like watermelon. But I wanted to try the beach cocoa. Beach cocoa. Oh, yes. I love that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. That smells so good. It smells like sunscreen. I'm obsessed with that. Okay, and this one is Mango Passion. Oh, that smells so good. Okay, I love this. I love this. I've already smelled the strawberry. I mean, watermelon. This one smells like very juicy. Oh, yeah, it smells so, wait, these smell so good. I love Touchland hand sanitizer because it doesn't make your hands like sticky after you use it. Like it actually works.
I was kicking the owl's butt.
You were? Okay, there you go. Okay, what else do we have? So cute. They're for the concert. I'm not going to show you because I feel like I need to leave some, you know, some kind of secrecy, some kind of something to be excited about. Okay, but I ordered the same skirt in black because I'm just not sure. My shirts haven't got here that I ordered, so I don't know what's going to look best or what color I want to wear. But the black is also very cute. This is kind of giving more costume vibe, but it could work for a concert. Okay, I guess that's everything because this is not my box. So I'm gonna hop on my walking pad. I can't. I like don't even want to, but I'm not gonna think about it. I'm just gonna do it. Y'all, I'm feeling fan-freaking-tastic. My favorite thing to do lately, just as of this week, Kaylin was like, wait, like you don't actually have to go to their football practices. And I was like, wait, you're right, I don't. Hello? So I haven't been going and it's been amazing because like listen how quiet it is. I really needed that. I really needed it. I don't think I realized how much I kind of needed, like, not necessarily a break because like yesterday I stayed home and like I cleaned the bathrooms, I dusted everything, I vacuumed. So it's not like I just need time to just like sit. It's more so, I think what it is it takes the mental load off briefly. Or like some of the mental load is still on, but it's a little bit less. So it's so great. And then I get to like prep for tomorrow. I've been eating dinner like this kind of sounds bad, but like I've been eating dinner by myself. Like I wait for them to leave to have dinner. I eat dinner by myself with a show on, which I never get to eat dinner with a show on because like, duh, I have kids and Grey's Anatomy unfortunately is not appropriate for a 5-year-old and a 7-year-old. So like it's just glorious. Like I'm just moving and shaking and freedom and it's great. I'm about to sit on the couch. See, I really should read our book club book of the month. We're reading The 5-Star Weekend by Ellen Hildebrand, which I did start last night on my Kindle, which I know I said I'm in Kindle jail. I lied. I'm not. Because I wanted to read it at night and I wanted to lay down and read it comfortably. The only way I could do that was by getting it on my Kindle. So I did that. And we're also reading The Names by Florence Knapp. But like when I have this quiet time, like I don't necessarily want to like sit and read. I want to do something, I don't know, like different. I'm just feeling different lately. I never have the house to myself. Also, I feel like is the thing is I never have the house to myself. So when I do, like I'm like, what should I do? I think I'm gonna journal a little bit. So I'm terrible. I got these journals for the boys a little bit ago and I did this page. I filmed it on Instagram and TikTok, wrote Carter a little letter, and I have not written, I don't think, a single thing else in here, and that's very unfortunate. So I think that this layout doesn't really work for me, and I think I have another journal I was gonna do for Kaiser. Can you spot that? Yes, I have a blue one. So I'm trying to figure out if I thought that if I put it in my Louise Carmen, I will actually do it. Is that true? I'm not sure, guys. I'm still obsessed with this. Like, so cute. Oh, did I show you guys I added more charms? So of the ones I bought, wait, was that this vlog? Oh my gosh, my brain. Last vlog, I bought some charms and I ended up putting them, I think this is like so edgy and cool. I ended up putting them on the safety pin and I just put them through that way because I actually honestly didn't have pliers at the time and it wasn't, the charms weren't staying on. So I put them on the safety pin, which honestly I think is pretty cool. So it's like silver and then there's gold. I'm gonna try to find other gold ones that I like, but I haven't found any that I liked yet. Anyway, I'm running my mouth. I did start to redo my reading journal. You guys wanna see it? And I'm like, am I going to transfer the boys' journals into this somehow? Or should I take these out, keep their journals in this, and just put this in here? You know, like that is another option. Or should I just do them on like a true journal like this? Oh, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm like I have paralysis. I will show you guys my reading journal though. I redid it. It's kind of the same format, honestly, but just more simple. I also feel like this looks like Skittles, which I'm obsessed with. Same layout, and it's looking good. I'm already almost halfway to my goal for the year. I still did a bar chart, and then I updated my author backlist. I had way too many authors. I'm like, honestly, I'm not going to read all of those, like truly. I feel like every month my reading taste changes a little bit, and I'm like, oh shoot, I already wrote that in my reading journal. So we just did Taylor Jenkins Reid, Annabelle Monaghan, Sally Rooney, Ellen Hildebrand. These are all Ellen. I did Kristen Hanna, Claire Keegan, Frida McFadden. I honestly am kind of over Frida lately, but that's because I just read, what did I just read? The Surrogate Mother, and I was like, girl. But you know, I've read so many, like look how many. It's going to be very satisfying when it's all filled in. And then Frederick Backman is right here, and then I just have the rest of this page open for any more. And I also left this open too, and then we get into my series tracker. Also updated my series tracker because like the Legendborn cycle I took out because I'm not going to finish that. So we have Magnolia Parks, Hunger Games, the Empyrean series, which is like Fourth Wing, the Natural series, Once Upon a Broken Heart, Emily Wilde, Hoops, which is like Long Shot, Block Shot by Kennedy Ryan, It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover, Harry Potter, Wayward Pines, Letters of Enchantment. I did include the ones I already read because like I need my flowers for finishing some of these series, okay? The Shepherd King duology, Silo Saga, The Folk of the Air, Boys of Tommen, Beartown, Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez, The Summer I Turned Pretty, and The Twilight Saga. And then here I have my reading log. So every book I've read, I ended up moving my stars over here. They were over here in my other journal. I still did author, I still did genre. I just like having that in here. And then we will eventually just start putting reviews, and the review is going to just be as long as I need it. I'm no more like dedicated pages. Even like TBRs are just, I'm just going to list it out like in a small section, nothing like whole page spreads. I just need to be more simple. So I'll still print out like a picture of the book, and then if it's like a 1 or 2 sentence or whatever, that's all it's going to be versus, or if like I do want to write more, then I can write more of the full page. So that's all that is in this one still so far. And I honestly was thinking like if I wanted to continue on, I could do this. I could like take one of these journals and then move the band back here and then like put the journal inside this one. Does that make sense? So to where it is like 2 journals in one if I need to like extend it, but that's a problem for future Kyra. Still undecided on what I'm gonna do, honestly, but regardless, I do need to write Kaiser his letter because I wrote Carter a letter, and I just put it inside of a little envelope. I'm gonna do the same thing for Kaiser. I'll show you. I put it in here. I'm not gonna open it and read it right now because I will start crying. And I think I honestly am not going to open it and read it. I'll just wait till, I don't know, whenever he decides to. And I honestly might like periodically, maybe like on his birthday, write more letters and just stick it behind there. I'm not really sure. We will see. If you're wondering like what are you going to write in his journal, like I'll write to him about his first football game, and they scored 30 points and Carter scored every single point. Like that is so iconic, so cool, like such a huge accomplishment. And so I just want to like write about it and, you know, tell him about how the game was, how he felt, like little things he said after the game. And even if like, honestly, even if my kids don't appreciate it, I find a lot of peace and love in documenting, regardless of if they appreciate it or want to know it. Like at the end of the day, yes, I would love for them to grow up and be like, Mom, thank you so much for doing this. But even if they don't, I love documenting anyway. Like low-key documenting is like my job. So it's just fun to do anyway. Okay, so I'm gonna write Kaiser's letter and watch some Grace. This is the life. All right, guys, that's gonna bring us to the end of this week's vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed. 1 hour and 40 minutes. That is pretty crazy. And I know it ended off on the journaling. I will include an update in next week's vlog. Okay. And I'll also give like an update, like a homeschool update on like how I'm feeling, what I'm thinking, if I'm liking it, what parts I'm enjoying, what parts I'm not enjoying, all of that. I just did not want to make this vlog literally 2 hours by yapping away, but I will provide those updates next week. And thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next week.